Hello everyone, I am so happy that you are here and welcome to lesson number 86 of A Course in Miracles, day 6 of our second review together. These ideas are for review today. Number 71. Only God's plan for salvation will work. It is senseless for me to search wildly about for salvation. I have seen it in many people and in many things, but when I reached for it, it was not there. I was mistaken about where it is. I was mistaken about what it is. I will undertake no more idle seeking. Only God's plan for salvation will work, and I will rejoice because His plan can never fail. These are some suggested forms for applying this idea specifically. God's plan for salvation will save me from my perception of this. This is no exception in God's plan for my salvation. Let me perceive this only in the light of God's plan for salvation. Number 72. Holding grievances is an attack on God's plan for salvation. Holding grievances is an attempt to prove that God's plan for salvation will not work. Yet only His plan will work. By holding grievances, I am therefore excluding my only hope of salvation from my awareness. I would no longer defeat my own best interests in this insane way. I would accept God's plan for salvation and be happy. Specific applications for this idea might be in these forms. I am choosing between misperception and salvation as I look on this. If I see grounds for grievances in this, I will not see the grounds for my salvation. This calls for salvation, not attack. Okay, those are the two ideas that we will be reviewing today. And to summarize, these two ideas are emphasizing on the fundamental difference between the complexity of the ego's plan for salvation, which is always sought in time, in people, in things, in places, and by the false idea that holding grievances will bring peace, and the simplicity of God's plan for salvation, which assures salvation is found within, now. That's what's meant under idea number 71. Only God's plan for salvation will work, when it reads, I was mistaken about where it is. I was mistaken about what it is. I will undertake no more idle seeking. Yes, because the body-mind, completely mesmerized by form, looks for salvation outside itself, mistaking worldly things for salvation and relying on grievances to protect itself in false hopes that it will bring peace, but it never does. And that's why under idea number 72, holding grievances is an attack on God's plan for salvation, it reads, Yet only His plan will work. By holding grievances, I am therefore excluding my only hope of salvation from my awareness. Yes, because grievances are related to time, and while you are lost in thoughts of time, you can't recognize the eternal mind which remains immaculate now. And that's why it reads, I would no longer defeat my own best interests in this insane way. I would accept God's plan for salvation and be happy. Yes, meaning let go of the illusory obstacle that seems to veil the eternal now. Let go of thoughts of time. Let go of grievances. Let go of the labyrinth of the mind so you can enjoy the simplicity of the eternal now. I hope you enjoy practicing lesson number 86. Please let me know if you have any questions, and see you tomorrow for lesson number 87. Have a wonderful day. Bye.